I hated the American dream.
If you're poor, you'll always be poor. It's passed down genetic.
There are kids, by virtue of where they're born, are trapped in poverty.
I saw my dad with his big cowboy belt hurting my sister. My mother trying to interfere, get between them. I scurried underneath a tall green chair, shaking, not wanting to be seen. I was terrified. My father looked over and his eyes connected with mine. I knew what was going to happen. He was going to beat me next. And for whatever reason, he stopped and he walked away. Within a few days, my mom decided to pack up our family and move 150 miles away, not for her own security, but for the safety of her family. She got a job making salads for $1.25 an hour. I hated the American dream. The kids who had the perfect house, the model mother and dad, the perfect clothes, the perfect haircut. I hated it. I hated it because I didn't have it. I wanted to destroy that scene. I went to a Powder Puff football game. I bought 24 eggs, and I went out there and I decided, I'm going to throw eggs at these girls while they're playing in the Powder Puff football game. After launching a couple eggs, some of the parents started to yell at me, trying to talk to me. I wouldn't listen to them. I was a juvenile delinquent. I didn't need to listen to anyone. I felt a tap on my shoulder, and I turned around. There stood 6'6", 280-pound Ryan. That's all I remember. I woke up a few minutes later, hurt to breathe. My ribs were broke. My nose was displaced. My eye was black and shut. And not one of those parents would help me. And it occurred to me the cruel karma lesson. I had done a lot of bad right then. I crawled 3 blocks home, pushed in our front door, and my mom was sitting there watching TV, and she looked at me in horror and screamed. That led to a very lengthy conversation about the fact that I'd not been going to school, the fact that I'd been racing cars. And I told her, I think this is a sign for my life to change. My mother made the decision she was going to send me to a private Catholic school. So we moved 100 miles away to change my life. And one night, my mom came home. She walked in the door. She said, "We have no money." And like a smart aleck teenager, I said, "Well, what's new? We never have any money." And she didn't spar with me like she normally did. She walked quietly over to this little small refrigerator in our kitchen. And she turned to me and said, "I'm going to have to steal some food from work for us to eat for the next 2 weeks." And not missing a beat, I said, "Well, steal some steaks, Mom." And she walked over and slapped me across the face. And she said, "I've never stolen anything in my life. This is a dire situation. I'm going to steal potatoes. And we're going to have enough potatoes to make potato soup to eat for the next 2 weeks." And she says, "I want you to remember this moment. I know you are bound for greatness. But never, ever forget this moment. Find the power in this, son. Find the power in this moment. In the darkest of times, you have to stop. Take a time out. Make sense of the things that have happened to you in your life. The pain, the struggle, the poverty. How do you make those things meaningful, that are positive?" We paid back those potatoes with interest, but my mom gave me a really unusual gift. The perseverance that I gained through that potato soup story allowed me to go on to start my own company. It's allowed me to have 2 phenomenal children. It taught me the values and the ethics that I needed to have both in my company and in my family. We created the Potato Soup Foundation, and it's helped hundreds of people. No one in my life will ever go hungry again. No one will ever have to steal potatoes again. My mom did that. My mom was a very positive force for the negative things that happened in our life. We use those things as rocket fuel to propel us to the future, to give new generations hope. Sometimes when you go through these negative events, they seem such a horrific part of your life. But the key is looking back on the pain of your life and seeing, how do I let this motivate me for a better future? Use it as fuel to propel you forward.
The poverty trap is a cycle where individuals or families struggle to escape poverty due to a combination of economic, social, and psychological factors. Financial instability, lack of access to education, healthcare, and job opportunities can all contribute to the trap. Additionally, when you're constantly worried about meeting basic needs, it becomes challenging to plan for the future or take risks to improve your situation. One of the main factors is the lack of financial literacy and the inability to manage money effectively. Many people in poverty find themselves caught in a cycle of debt, making it difficult to save or invest in their future. Additionally, limited access to quality education and skills training can hinder their chances of securing stable employment with higher wages. Another critical aspect is the mindset. When individuals constantly hear negative messages or grow up in a community with limited opportunities, it can become ingrained in their thinking, making it hard to see a way out. Overcoming this psychological barrier is crucial. The first step is to focus on education and skills development. Seek out opportunities to learn new skills, whether through formal education or vocational training. Knowledge and skills are powerful tools to open doors to better job opportunities and higher income. Next, work on improving financial literacy. Learn how to budget, save, and invest wisely. Avoid unnecessary debt and seek financial advice if needed. This will enable you to create a stable financial foundation for yourself and your family. Having a strong support network is absolutely critical. Surround yourself with positive and like-minded people who believe in your potential. Seek out mentors or individuals who have successfully overcome poverty and learn from their experiences. Additionally, there are many nonprofit organizations and government programs that can provide support and resources to help you along the way. The journey to break free from the poverty trap is not linear. There will be setbacks and challenges. It's essential to stay resilient and not be discouraged by temporary obstacles. Keep focused on your goals, and if you stumble, don't be afraid to get back up and try again. It's this persistence and determination that will eventually lead to success. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And remember, positive change begins with each one of us. Let's break free from the poverty trap together. Until next time, take care. Take